Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today was my first run since the Great Enough Run, and I chose to go down to my local park run at Blyth Beach. So it's Blyth Links Parkrun. The weather was quite good. It was a little bit windy coming down the back straight. It's a 2.5 loop course. It was a little bit windy. It was sunny, but it was nice and cool. It wasn't too warm. The wind was actually quite refreshing. It was alright. I'd been feeling really frustrated all week because I had major DOMs for like 4 days and I couldn't get out and run or bike or really do anything. Walk the dog and that was about it. And I'd been feeling really frustrated because obviously I didn't feel like my Great Enough Run went down too well. I didn't get the result I wanted, although I put a lot of effort in. And I just wanted to start training as soon as possible just to try and build some fitness so that my next races, my next runs weren't going to end the same, and then I could actually do something about it. So I just wanted to get out there and run and just get back on it. But I just couldn't do it. My legs were absolutely knackered, and I didn't want to get any injuries. So I gave myself a good 5 days to recover. Pretty much did nothing. Got some foam rolling. Made sure I looked after myself, hydrated. I wasn't too bad head-wise after the run. Actually, I didn't have any headaches. I was tired, obviously. I was really physically tired, mentally tired. I'd been going to bed early. But my head didn't really give us any headaches or anything like that, which is quite nice considering I was pushing for like an hour. I didn't feel too bad. I actually realised at the start of the run, or just after the start of the run, that it was 9 months the day before this that I was actually in surgery for my cancer removal. 9 months and 1 day, and I was out doing a park run, and I just ran the Great Enough Run in surgery, coming out of surgery, and having to have nurses feed us because I couldn't really feed myself when I was in intensive care. Couldn't control a knife and fork, couldn't open me pots of juice or anything like that. I had to get help from the nurses. So I was in quite a bad state, like just trying to recover from obviously major brain surgery. So it was quite nice to realise on the start line, yesterday was 9 months to the day that I was in hospital getting my surgery, which turned out really well, obviously. I started out on this. My goal was to run around about 27 minutes, or low 27. I've been running mid to late 27s for the most of my runs from about June, July. So I wanted to run a little bit faster now the Great Enough Run's out of the way. I really want to start trying to pick up the pace and try to go a little bit better. My legs felt all right. They were a little bit heavy, but it wasn't too bad. I had a bit of a sore hammy. My hammy was still pulling a little bit. And actually in the Great Enough Run, it wasn't too bad. It only really hurt on the hills. But before that, in training, I was getting quite bad. Like it felt like it was really tight. I actually ended up running a 26:46 for this, so a little bit better than I wanted to do. And it just felt really nice. My legs felt alright. I had a little bit of a sore hammy. Previously, obviously, before having cancer and before knowing that I had cancer and before having surgery, I would be able to run this in about 21 minutes. It's pretty much a canter. I wouldn't really have to try that hard. I have gone sub 20 once. And I've been in the 20s quite a lot of times, but a 21-minute 5k for me would have been fairly easy. So 26 minutes is obviously still quite a long way from where I used to be. I don't really have any goals. I'd like to get back to where I was, but I'm not sure if that's even possible. Not sure if it's possible at all. I haven't really spoke to anyone about that. I'm just trying to run and ignore it and just, new me. These are all going to be new PBs, and what's been done in the past is I can't really think about that too much. Otherwise, I don't think it's really helpful to think about what I've done in the past because it's, I'm not there anymore. It's going to take a long time to get anywhere near that. Just wanted to apologise for the lack of proper intro on the video today. I've been suffering with some pretty nasty looking cold sores since the end of the Great North Run, and I didn't want those to be all over the video, so I'm saving you guys from that. Next for me will hopefully be some more consistent training. I want to get back to the running club as often as I can and hopefully get some strength training in. I've kind of been avoiding the weights so far since obviously returning to running. Obviously weights cause you to strain a lot more when you're lifting heavy, and the strain causes to get headaches. So I've just been completely avoiding them, but now that I really want to start getting my training going so I can get into the cross-country season and really start pushing in my races. I'm going to start picking up the weights again and hopefully get some more core in there, get some more strength in there. So next for me will be cross-country racing 2 weeks, well it's a week this Saturday, so like a week and a half away, sorry. And then I've got the second Grand Prix race 2 days after that. So yeah, stick around for those videos, they'll be coming out soon. Thanks very much for watching as always, and if you've got any nice words or some comments, chuck them in the comments and I'll get back to you. And thanks very much for watching as always. Stay safe, thank you very much. Cheers guys.
Oh, brilliant. Right, who's got first? Me, should we see what is it?
Cheers mate.
Oh.
Mine or yours? Mine. Thank you very much.